Do you remember your first shoot?
No.
Kind of.
That's
not
great.
really.
Okay, let's press the play button. Then after that.
Okay, I love you, right? I think at the end of the day, I love you because you always choose me. I know as much as I give you hell for saying that, oh, you spend more time with your friends and family without over me. But the truth of the matter is that you always choose me. You know, like every day you think about me, my well-being. You know, I think that's important for a relationship. You know, it's more than love. You know, it's the fact that you choose to be with the person and then you're patient with that person. You know, as you are with me. I think that's the most important thing. Short, sweet.
Do you guys remember that?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Okay, so my question to Martin first, right?
Okay.
Is so ever since then, how has your love for each other changed?
Okay. I think like when you get into sort of like your first year of the relationship, everything's kind of very new. And I think we said this before, like, everything's very new, everything's very passionate. Then once you kind of break through to that second year, it's more of like it's a more subtle kind of love. It's more like you know each other's habits, you know each other's like mood changes. So it's more like just accommodating to those things. Like I think my prof ever said something like, you know, when you're younger, you have this very like young lovey-dovey kind of love. When you get older, it's more of like a subtle, but it's still a very deep kind of love, but it's not as expressive, I guess. You know, it's not like, oh babe, I love you so much, I want to call you, I love you, tell you every day. It's more of like, oh, do you need help? Okay, that'll help you. You know, do you need something? I'll always be there. And I think once you've been through enough times with each other, you kind of build that foundation where you know you're always going to be there for each other. So then there's no need for that. I mean, there are occasions where you still need to show it, I guess, but then it's not as, you know, like, I'm going to send you them long texts, I'm going to post this about you, I'm going to, you know, I mean, like, yeah, there are occasions lah, but it becomes less about those things. It becomes more of what does it actually mean to love someone, you know? Are you going to be there when they need you? Are you going to talk to them when they need you to, you know, discuss things which are of importance? You know, are you going to help them make life decisions? So I think after, as we get to, not second year already, right? Second year, yeah, it becomes more about that. Yeah.
Okay.
Second video.
How would you describe me then?
You know, when I describe you, I never want to mention the NUS law thing because I think when you bring up the NUS law thing, people tend to get
Preconceptions.
not preconceptions, but they get consumed by that, and then that's part of you, but like there's so many other things to you. So I don't want to mention it, but you know. I always tell people, oh, my girlfriend, like, what do you love her? I say, oh, because she's like the one person I think in the world, right? Maybe out of maybe 2 or 3 people who can like take my nonsense, you know, like I can be myself around her. She's not judgmental, you know. I always tell people that she's like the least judgmental person, like, you know, I have ever met, you know. And I also think she's damn smart, like whether it sounds whatever it sounds like, I genuinely look up to you, like intellect-wise. You know, I always think you're damn smart. And every time I have an issue, I'll ask you a question, like not because you're my girlfriend, because like
Because you want to fight it out with me.
Yeah, because like I just think that you, like more than anyone else, can give me like an adequate answer or like a very good perspective on things.
Alright, so do you guys remember that happened?
Yeah.
Okay, my question to Ermy is this. Do you think that you match up to what Martin thinks about you?
I think I see it.
Oh!
Yeah, honestly.
Explain!
The part when he says, I'm the only one who takes his nonsense, I think at the point of time when he meant it, it's more of like, oh, his lameness, his quirkiness, like his jokes. But now, nonsense is like all his bad moods, like all your grumpy days, and all your moodiness. Hello, and you agree with this. Like, but in a way, it also teaches me to be patient also. Because, like, I don't, it's like when he's upset, it also affects me because I'm like, oh, how can I make him feel better? And he doesn't always want someone to be like, come, let me, you know, how to cheer you up. Like, sometimes he just needs his own time. And then while he is like riding out that moody phase or whatever it is that happened in that day, then it also teaches me, okay, like, you gotta give him his space, and in that time, just be patient and see where he needs you or how he needs you, like that. Yeah.
What qualities do you see in me that comes from you?
Okay.
So what have you influenced me? Yeah, what influences have you had on me, that kind of thing?
I think now you're more like conscious about being punctual.
Oh my God, I've always been punctual.
Well, sometimes it just like time just slips, like in your mind. But I think now you're like a bit more like okay on the ball. Also like things about like with school also. I don't know.
maybe yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like more of like deadlines and stuff. It's
I
like
mean, maybe it's from you also, but I think the whole punctual thing. I've always been punctual. Okay, I've never been late. Even like even when I hated school, I've always been punctual for school. I've never been punctual for NS, and yeah, I think it's only like a few times where I'm like 5 minutes terlambat. You know.
hello, there was one time you overslept. Remember for
That was
half an
one.
hour.
That was one time. Okay,
It was
then
like half an hour.
yeah lah. It was one time only. What? Yeah, and like you've been late before also.
There was a number of times.
Yeah, quite a few times you've been late, but I'll just be like, you late, that kind of thing.
That is so not your reaction. Such a lie.
But I think what you, like, if I were to answer that question, I would say that, yeah, you've made me a lot more, like, on the ball about things. I'm not that on the ball about things, lah, but I think that at least, like, the bare minimum, like, okay, I need to get this done, I need to get this, I need to get this done. So I guess I'm a bit more task-oriented than I used to be. In the past, I was like, I'll just, like, try and squeeze it all to the last minute. But now I'm more like, yeah, I need to get shit done. You know?
Yeah, because I'm like,
Yeah, and like, because you'll be like, have you done this? Have you done this? And I'm like, no. Then I'm like, okay, shit, I have to get it done.
it's like I have your deadlines in
Yeah,
my mind.
that's the thing. Like, you actually know what I'm supposed to get done even better than me. Yeah.
Oh, can you remember a time when our relationship got in the way of our personal passions?
Not really though.
But we do like
The thing is like, yeah, we do like argue about it. Like when I was doing like, well, I wanted to go to China, cause for like an OCSP, so I had to clear like the number of CIP hours, 80 hours
80
before
hours.
I can. Like it's a graduation requirement lah. So I wanted to go there. Then I was like, a lot of my friends are going. Then I was like quite excited. And then I think she didn't want me to go because it was like 2 weeks. Yeah, but I feel like you've always been very clear. Like, oh, like you would miss me when I go, but you've never been like, oh, don't go for this thing.
No, but the thing is, you were so like 50-50.
As in, like, I was 50, but a big reason why I was 50-50 was also because that I knew you would be affected if I went to China for 2 weeks. So that kind of affected my decision also, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
at the point of time, it didn't sound like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard. Like, for me, I feel like it's the variables in your head are sometimes just in your head, you know. You can't, people don't always know exactly what are exactly the things which make them think a certain way or feel a certain way, you know. Like, people aren't like, they don't list them out. I feel this way because of this.
I do.
Yeah, I mean, not everyone's like you know. So like the rest of us just feel things, and then later on, like after some reflection, then you kind of realize, oh, actually I feel this way because of this. Yeah, in that period of time, like it was kind of two things. Either I go somewhere which was nearer, then it was easier for us to communicate.
Bintan, right?
Yeah, it was Bintan or wherever, which I didn't really care for. Like I got in, but I didn't really care for it. I didn't really know the people. Or I could go somewhere further, which probably would take a lot more preparation time. But it was something I was more inclined towards because a lot of the people I knew, a lot of my good friends from SMU were going there also. And I knew it would have been a better experience because it's a completely different place.
You know
Right?
what? Because you were like consulting me, right? You're like, hey, which one should I go?
Which one go?
So I was listing out pros and cons for both.
True.
Like
Yeah.
I took a lot of effort, okay, to like list out pros and cons for both. Then when we weighed it out, we were like, okay, Bintan is the way to go.
True.
And then the very next day, you called me and then you're like,
I'm
I'm going for China.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But I feel like sometimes even when you do
thanks.
list it out as in pros and cons, like sometimes one pro is stronger than four
Weighs
cons, you know.
heavier.
Yeah, weighs heavier than four cons. So it's hard to say, you know.
But in the end, I think we're both quite glad that you went to China. Like, it was
As
really
in,
very
I was
fun.
glad I went to it lah, you know.
Yeah, I was glad.
It was very fun, yeah.
I know. You had a lot of fun, huh?
Yeah. Why did we decide to do this recording again?
Oh, yeah, why?
Why You start.
I think because I wanted to do it because I know it's very near to our 2-year anniversary. So I thought it would be quite nice to, you know, see how we've grown or changed if we have, and then see how it compares.
True.
Yeah, you? Is it because I asked you to?
Yeah, but partly because you asked me to. I mean, like the first experience wasn't a bad experience. It was quite a good experience actually.
It was.
I liked it. I like the people who are behind the scenes also. Yeah, a bunch of and I like to see how the channel has grown also. How like the followership has grown, how the subscription has grown, how the views have grown. Like, you know, like it used to be like a few hundred, now you can see like thousands, you know, going up. So I think one thing is just to support the channel. And I think it's like, like it's always nice to sit down and talk about things, because sometimes even though like it's a recorded session and you're just talking about it, you realize that actually like it's therapeutic lah. It's like I didn't think like I would have thought about this or felt about this kind of things.
And it's not questions that we would typically ask.
Yeah, I mean, you don't sit around all day asking
Yeah.
each other. We don't sit around. Okay, how do you feel about this? So it's like it's a good session for us to
Yeah.
talk about things you don't usually talk about. So
Also, I guess like few years from now, if we're still together,
yeah,
then it's nice to look
then it's
back.
nice to see. Yeah, this kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like we'll
So-
always have this.
yeah, true. Yeah,
Then we can capture like at this
Yeah.
moment, this is
yeah at least
this
like
our
yeah,
relationship is that.
it's nice thing to have. Yeah. And we don't have to they edit it for us. They, yeah.